Welcome to Dice Junkies, and I'm Xenodamus. I'm here with
Q.
And we're going to talk about Fox and Disney and Comcast and all that good stuff. So, yeah.
That just hurt when I really thought about it.
All right, so let's get this ball on the road. Like, E3's been happening, so I was like, we're going to talk about that a lot on our live show this weekend. And I was like, this is something I wanted to talk about, but I didn't think we'd have time. So I wanted to go ahead and put this episode out there. Fox, our Comcast, has offered $65 billion for 21st Century Fox, which we all know Disney has been working on getting for a while now. You know, trying to get back those the rest of the Marvel titles that they have. So that happened, and basically it basically boils down to Fox waited for AT&T and Time Warner merger to get passed because they figure if that gets passed, then they should be able to get the deal passed if they try to buy Fox.
Well, considering that they're apparently offering up stock, I can see why they waited till they were worth a little bit more. You know, because apparently it was an all-stock deal from what we were looking at.
Well, the Disney was doing an all-stock deal, so they were basically offering Fox 50-something million in stock, where Comcast is offering 50-something billion in stock, where Comcast is offering 65 billion cash.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. If I had to choose, man, I'd take Disney stock.
Honestly, I mean, if I had to choose, I would probably. I mean, outside, like as a business deal, cash always sounds better than stock, in my opinion. When I'm trying to get rid of something quick, but as a fan of the Marvel stuff, I would like to see Disney get some of this stuff back. But all in all, man, I mean, we have AT&T merging with Time Warner, which is scary enough as it is. I mean, I've played Shadowrun. I know how this stuff goes.
Yeah, I mean, the megacorps are forming, man. It's nothing we can do. I'm still trying to decide. I mean, currently, I think I'm going to end up Team Disney. I just hope they don't end up being as technology.
Yeah, exactly.
End up working for the wrong megacorp there.
So,
and forgive us, Cyberpunk. I know we're quoting Shadowrun, but you got to get your game out, then we'll quote you.
Well, yeah. I mean, Cyberpunk, make another tabletop game, since the last one was like, what, 2020?
Yeah. Then you could be the new meme. We need you to make your stuff, folks.
Yeah, we got the 2077 video game coming out. When's the 2770 tabletop coming out? But that's completely off. That's completely off the subject. Let's get back to this whole merger deal, man. I mean,
well, here you're up on this more than me because y'all know I'm a hermit who just knows video games and anime oddball facts. Mm-hmm. But what licenses does Fox hold right now for the purposes of Marvel? Like, I get mixed up. You've seen me do it. I get mixed up on who's got what character. Yes. Who does Fox have right now?
So Fox has the X-Men. I think they actually have the word mutant.
And adamantium. Now that you're saying it, okay, so they're the ones that have the mutants.
Yes.
Don't they also have, they're the ones that have Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
So they got Dr. Doom. Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't know. Dr. Doom, that's one of those questionable things.
I think he's part of the Fantastic Four deal, man.
And that's another thing is there's a lot of partial deals that go on. So it's, I mean, it's like, I forget who owns the Incredible Hulk movie. But like the reason we don't see a Disney Incredible Hulk movie is because somebody actually owns the movie rights.
They can't do a
but
solo
they have,
movie
they have the okay to be able to use him in other movies. It just can't be a Incredible Hulk movie. So, you got weird deals like that. So it's really hard to tell. I mean, somebody had broken it down online at one point in time, and I looked through it, and and it was questionable then. Like with the Fantastic Four, that whole thing is a little bit questionable because some other company originally had it. And
look, everything that's happened with the Fantastic Four in relation to movies has been questionable for a long time now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever not been questionable, man. Like, it's just been one long cluster. Well, I won't demonetize this, but y'all know what it's been.
Yeah.
Cluster bomb of defecation. It's just been a crap bomb.
And also as a clarification, because it seems like a lot of people have don't quite understand. This is only a partial Fox deal. Like, this is their entertainment, their 20th Century Films is what they're buying here. Like, Fox News and all that is still a separate entity and will not be included in this deal.
I don't think anybody wanted it. I mean, it's its own entity right now. I mean, Fox News has become its own entity, and if you're a major media company, you probably don't want anything that's that much of its own entity.
Well, the thing is,
presence.
I mean, the media companies do already have their own preferences stuff. Like, I mean, I think Disney owns NBC or ABC, one of those. Comcast owns one of them.
But for the most part,
the thing is I don't even think that the current government that's allowing some of these mergers to go through would allow you multiple networks, like public networks like Fox,
especially Fox. I don't think they'd allow Fox
be merged into to one of these things.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's also got a very. I mean,
and I'm trying to stay away from being
I'm trying
overtly
to get
political. Like as far as business goes, and as far as also I'm not up enough on politics to talk about that.
I'm on hearsay. All I know is that I know Fox. When I watch it, it's got its own sentiment, and I can see a major media station deciding to just stay hands off.
Yeah, I mostly just want to talk about this deal as geeks, as people who are interested in this comic franchise, stuff like that. I mean, what does this mean to us? What does it mean to people like us? And I mean, that's a question for you guys, too. Leave in the comments. What do you guys think? I mean,
I'm backing Disney because here's the thing. Disney's a long, storied company that knows how to make movies and make money. I don't know. Now, I could be wrong. Correct me if you people know better, but I just don't remember Comcast having an amazing movie presence in history that I've ever been impressed with. So I don't really want to see Plus, I don't want to see this fight continuing. As much as I hate that everything's consolidating, at the same time, I believe that X-Men needs to be rejoined to the Marvel Universe, or at least the producers that are doing the Marvel Universe. Even if they make it separate and go, this is the X-Men universe, I want the people writing for Black Panther and Infinity War and these origin movies especially. Oh, God, they've been killing the origin movies. I don't know we're not going to say all the sequels have been good, but the first movie has been blowing it out.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like, I that's why I go with Disney. Is I think it's at a writing standpoint, and as a geek wanting to see this franchise grow and actually be done right, I think Disney can pull it off. I don't know if Comcast
they don't
can.
Have they don't have the legacy.
Comcast doesn't have the proof. That's
And here's the real proof. While I mentioned the major movies, let me tell you why I want Disney. This will be my final call on this, but nobody can argue it. It's not what they did with Iron Man. It's not what they did with Catherine. It's movies like Guardians of the Galaxy and Ant-Man that made me go, wow, I enjoyed that movie. Because there are a lot of X-Men that don't get that love and attention. There's X-Force, there's offshoots. I'd love to see a mutant universe where we start to see those mutants that you guys and I love that aren't the mainstream mutants get a good movie. And what they've shown is they can take these characters and they can make them interesting. I mean, an Ant-Man movie, I really did not think that was going to be any good, and I was wrong.
But apparently Fox is going to be voting on this or whatever. I think July 10th, July 12th, something like that. So, I mean, we should be hearing in the next within the next month or so, or a little after, where this deal goes.
What are some movies Comcast has even made? Do they make movies?
I'm not sure.
Wouldn't they have to I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what they're going to do with this.
My opinion on the whole thing is, I think no matter what happens, I think we're all losing here. Many people have said this is, and I think the CEOs of the companies have said, this is their push to fight big tech and stuff like that, because they don't like the way that streaming services and stuff like that are going, because they're not in that loop. So basically, either way, I think this is going to lead to more properties being divided between unique streaming services, and try to get you to pay more because, if you want this, you need this streaming service. If you want this, you want this streaming service. And this is all going more towards that, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be a side effect. Is that the only way they can fight big streaming is to make it harder for them to get this stuff they have licensed. But on the flip side,
Well, they make their own streaming services. So,
but the thing is that in that fact, then that means it still has to be Disney then. Because let's be honest, man, Disney is a movie company that also has the capital to do the streaming. Comcast is a TV, and TV, I'm just saying this, man, TV's going out.
Disney has already announced that it's doing a streaming service. Comcast already has a semblance of a streaming service.
But they're mainly
they already have the backbone and all that for it. They know that Comcast is a lot more than a cable company, dude. They've got their assets into a lot of different things.
I still think Disney's got more capital to fight the fight. I just believe, but again, that's just me. I think they have a better footing than Comcast.
Well, and we'll see coming from this bid. I mean, you have a $65 billion bid come from Fox. I mean, from Comcast. Are we going to see Disney turn around and go, I got the bigger wallet?
That's what I want to see, because we know they have the bigger wallet. They've been making that off of their movies.
I mean, that's questionable. Comcast is not a poor company by any means.
They do dominate cable in the South, But honestly, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's the conversation. Let us know what you think, and leave us a comment below. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and if you want to support us so we can continue doing this, you can also visit our Patreon page. All right, and that's it. Thanks, guys, for watching.